Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. We are gaining lightness, heart, body, and soul. And we're talking today about the remedy for insecurity and how insecurity, of course, affects our weight, or at least how we feel about our weight. Your weight might be just fine, honey. It's just the insecurity giving you a warped self-image. And especially if you're having negative feedback and negative criticism coming from men around you, or being ignored by men who are trained to ignore the feminine, and it has nothing to do with you. So let's remedy this. We're going to do the remedy, the recipe, and the ritual right now for your insecurity, and it's all going to change. So the first remedy, like what I asked myself, why did I do 740 shows just for men? Why is that conversation always in my head? I have another channel. It's called Gaining Lightness. No, that's this one. It's called Eve's Eden Divine Feminine Channel, and I did it for men. Well, was it insecurity? Was it the longing to be in touch with the masculine, the longing to value the masculine in myself, to be part of that world that I feel their power is outside of mine? Is it because wanting to be valued by men and a father who didn't value me? Yes, I think all of those reasons. And it's fine for me to be in that deep conversation with the masculine that is healing me. But where was I for you? Why wasn't I with my sisters all this time too? Why? We are so dumb that we don't reach to each other. We are such fountains. As soon as you get a sister circle going, honey, every problem you have will feel different. It will feel insignificant, or you'll feel important, more important than before, that you've got to overcome it. So the very first remedy for insecurity is actually to get the power of a sister circle going. Okay? Now, why a sister circle changes insecurity is that when we are alone in a male world, in a masculine world in masculine terms, and every day we're having to get dressed in ways that his job says we have to, so we don't turn the guys on too much, and we have to be on a time clock that they made that has nothing to do with our rhythms or our kids' rhythms, real needs. You know, we start to feel more and more insecure and less valuable in terms of our perspective. So when you have a sister circle, you're all talking about the same stuff. You're all related to the same stuff. You know, when I was in a really abusive relationship for many years, some women would say to me, well, why don't you just get out? But nobody reached out a hand to actually say, I'll help you, until I started reaching to the women around me and making some amazing friends. That's when everything changed. 3 women saved me. One helped me get a car, one helped me get an apartment, and one helped me get my business going so that I could leave the situation that I was in and just walk out the door with my child and be okay. So you're going to get this sister circle going by reaching to your sisters and telling them, I miss you, I love you, let's get together, let's hang together. Okay, now here you go. We're going to get into the recipe now. Your recipe for your sister circle, when you're going to get together, is cacao butterballs. Yeah, because with your sisters you can be a butterball and it's totally lovable. And yeah, this is going to affect your weight, because when you feel safe that you've got sisters around you and you feel powerful and that you'll help each other and protect each other, you can enjoy your butterball body. You can enjoy your fat, your curves, your juiciness, and you won't be trying so hard to look like a man, like the men want you to look like them, because they have lost touch with everything valuable and beautiful about the feminine. Now they think they've actually been brainwashed by gay designers, gay guys who love guys, and lesbian women who also are really into being buff, that the feminine isn't beautiful, and that the women should look like men, all covered with muscles and all like losing their softness. Oh gosh, not that I have anything against you if you're a buff girl, man, it's impressive. Or buff guys, believe me, it's awesome. But no, we're talking about femininity here. Okay, so butterball, cacao balls. Oh, they're so good. You just take a bunch of cacao powder from Trader Joe's, mix it with like sesame seeds and sunflower seeds, and melt some butter and some coconut oil. Do it all by feel and by taste. Okay, you're going to get this gooey substance that you can roll in your hands. Okay, you're going to add coconut flakes and maple syrup, and roll it, and then get it in your hand into a little ball, and roll that in cacao powder. Now you've got your cacao butterballs. Oh my God, they're so tasty. You could play with this. You could add some carob. You could change it up. You could make it really spicy and sexy, and then roll the outer layer in chili powder or put that in it. You know, not the outer layer. That would probably be too much. Just sprinkle some in there. Cinnamon, cardamom, spice it up. Okay. Now, got your butterballs. Ritual time. All you women, you're going to come together in a woman's circle. Yep. And and you're going to have your butterball ritual where you tell each other, you talk about in a sacred place like here in nature, what's going on in your life and what needs to be more juicy and buttery, and what about yourself you need to love more and enjoy more that's feminine. Okay, and yeah, so this is the really important part. At the end of you're going to go 2 times around the circle where each person shares, and the second time I want you to talk about something in your life that you need teamwork on, because us women, we're not trained in teamwork the way men are. Okay, you got to be a team together. It's called a wishcraft circle. So whatever it is that you need in your life, whatever it is, you need a job, you need some help with your kid, you need training on the computer, you're going to support each other in this and getting these things together. Okay, and you're going to make sure that each other's dreams come true over time. All right? Yes. Total remedy, recipe, and ritual to overcome insecurity, and this, darling, will help you gain lightness, heart, body, and soul, and that will affect your body. You're going to find your body naturally shedding weight. The safer you feel, the more powerful and strong, the less insecure. You're going to feel like, hey, why not shine it on as like a goddess? Because, all right. Good.